Hey Spooky Cats, it's the Spooky Cat Lady, and we have a room review for you. We are staying at the Tillie Pierce House in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and it's pretty cool so far. It's a bed and breakfast, and it's very, very old. I took pictures of it earlier so you could see it before we destroyed it. Now you can see what it looks like after we've started using it. We're gonna do a ghost investigation in here later, so that's why all this crazy equipment's in here, and because it's supposed to be haunted by soldiers and a woman, Tillie, and a cat, hence the cat toys. But it's pretty cool. It's got some nice decorating. He said he just recently redid the furniture. The bed is what? Probably a full-size bed, I guess. Maybe a queen. I don't know, it seems smaller than ours. We've got this to put stuff in. No fridge and microwave, but there is one downstairs in the breakfast area that you can probably use a fridge and a microwave in a common area for everybody. And empty drawers, put your stuff in. Now this place is old. I think it was built in like 1848-ish, somewhere around in there. It made it through the Civil War. And now you can come to Gettysburg and stay in it and maybe experience a ghost. So we took pictures all around, so I'll show you all the different areas. And as far as we can tell, it's pretty clean. Here's the bathroom. And get this. Country lemon soap. Mirror. There. 1829. So I was a little off. I think Tillie moved in like 1849 or something. Let's see. Here's a shower. So you do have a curtain. And it's a pretty thick curtain, so it might be a little bit dark. Oh, there's some amenities. So you do get this kind of stuff if you need it. Shampoo, conditioner, lots of conditioner apparently, which is good because I use a lot. Towels. Lots of drawers. And it's right on Baltimore Street. Which is the main street in Gettysburg that you want to stay at. You do hear pretty much every sound of the other people. People walking, talking, if they turn on their TV, the sounds outside. You are going to hear it all. So if you are a person who is sensitive to sound, you might not want to stay here because it's loud. You might have a hard time sleeping. They do serve breakfast in the morning, so that is included with the cost. And I believe we paid $166 to stay here, and that's in March, so not peak season. So if you come when it's still a little cool out, when it's in the 60s and 70s, you might get a better deal. If you come in the winter, you might get even more better deal. But if you wait until summer, it's probably going to be a lot more expensive. I'm actually surprised it has a TV. A lot of these type of places we've stayed in don't. So probably because they disturb everybody else. So we'll be, of course, staying overnight, taking showers, eating the breakfast, all of the good stuff. And when we do that, we will record it and let you know what it's like.
Not the shower part.
Well, we'll let you know what the shower was like anyway, not the actual shower. So if it was good water pressure, if it was hot, if it was cold, that sort of thing. And of course, we'll show you what the breakfast was like and the other areas of the house. And I'll tell you all about that in the morning. Hello, spooky cats. It's the next morning. I'm trying to be quiet so I don't disturb our neighbors. The night was uneventful. I mean, you hear a lot of noises and stuff, but my sound machine helps with that. And the shower and bathroom, everything worked fine. It does take a long time for the hot water to get to the shower, so you need to wait patiently. And pay attention, there is a sign that says that hot is cold and cold is hot. So make sure you read it or you will never get hot water. So yeah, it was nice. The shower is a little on the small side. So if you are, keep that in mind when you're taking a shower. The space is limited. It's almost kind of like a cruise shower, but it gets very hot. The pressure was great, so that was awesome. And other than you have to be really quiet because everyone can hear everything you do and every sound. It's nice staying here. If you get lucky enough to stay here and no one else is here, that would be awesome. Unfortunately, we do have neighbors right next to us, so we're trying to be as quiet and respectful as possible. But yeah, we enjoyed our stay. So if you need a place to stay in Gettysburg and you don't want to stay in just a normal hotel, the Tillie Pierce bed and breakfast is pretty cool to stay in. I recommend it. The bed was comfortable, no problems there. Plenty of pillows, plenty of blankets. It did get warm, and I don't think you have anything in the room to control temperature, so whatever the house is set to is what you're stuck with. So it did get warm, then warmer than we like, but otherwise it was a good stay. I like the room, and I hope you guys come and stay here sometime. Maybe you'll see a ghost. I had to show you this oddity about the toilet. Listen to this. Wait, it makes weird sounds. Zach calls it the singing toilet. So this is the breakfast part of the bed and breakfast. The bed was great. We got a Keurig, some teas, water, cookies. There was a peanut butter cookie. Zach took it. Now there's just oatmeal. The coffees, some snacks. What's in here? Some kind of breakfast bars. Peanut butter crackers maybe in there. And you have a fridge and microwave that you can use. And there's like condiments in there. I think this is oatmeal. So you could make yourself some oatmeal.
I think they do real breakfast. We're just too early.
You think? I don't know. Got some coffee cups and some bagels. It's, what time was it? 8 something? So we're not that early. It's a normal breakfast time. I don't know. And that thing over there is always making ice cubes. See you later, guys. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you later, spooky cats.
Cat lady, she's on the prowl, solving mysteries with a skeptic's growl. Spirit talkers, EMF lights, breaking through the paranormal height. Creeping shadows whisper the lore. In her lair she charts and explores. Awake at midnight chasing the ghosts. A tale untold within she boasts. Who's that knocking on the haunted